Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a review of a software called Universe Sandbox. It is available on the Steam marketplace and it costs around $9. This is a game that is simulating anything that you want in our universe. So let's get into it. So as you can see, I have loaded our solar system. As you can see, we have the sun, you have Earth, and we have all the planets. So first step you would like to see if you want to do something. If you want to focus in on our Earth or any planet, just double click on it and you can see here we have the Earth rotating. But one thing, if you want to slow it down, you click on a bar located to the left and then it will show you the simulation speed. If you want to simulate it in real time, then you need to click 1 second and it will autocorrect to 1 second in real life. So each second that passes for you will change in the game. So let's go. Here we have add objects. It is a plus symbol on the right side. As you can see, we have a lot of different celestial bodies. We have a feature called random that shows stars, rocky planets, moons, and different elliptical and different types of stars and celestial bodies. So we also have the known ones that are the planets of our solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and the rest. We also have different moons, as is Deimos, Phobos, Titan, and we also have smaller planets. We also have different stars such as the Sun and Proxima Centauri and much more. And we also have galaxies, as the Milky Way and the Andromeda galaxies. Also, we have a group of black holes given. We can also edit these black holes. We also have some 2-scale items as balls from Earth of normal sizes. They could be a few millimeters or a few centimeters, and you can also change the sizes. We have a lot of 2-size products. So first thing we can do is we have a bar to the right showing what our object will be doing. So if we select the moon, for example, as you can see, so if we put it as still, it will still show up as if it is attracted to the Earth, because the Earth has a gravitational field, and so if we keep it, it will still orbit around the Earth. The orbit feature will do the same thing, but if you were in an area without planets, it would just orbit on its own. We have binary, which is more common for stars, which will help transport. It will move the stars throughout the galaxies in a binary motion. Launch will throw the moon towards the Earth. You could crash the moon into the Earth, and I will just show you an example. I will just change the time settings to 5 days. We are 5 hours per second, and then we can see the Earth is moving. Now if we go to a far enough distance, we can see we have thrown the Earth. It might not be in the correct angle, but we can see the moon is currently moving quickly towards the Earth, and you can see it actually hit the Earth. And let me just slow this down, just a moment. You can now see the Earth has been hit, has collided, the Earth has collided with the moon, and it completely changed the landscape and the surface of the Earth. And if you do something, you can double click on the Earth and you will see the most of the statistics of the Earth. You can see the size of the Earth, the diameter, the mass, and also at the bottom, second bottom, you can see the temperature. And so if you click on this pop down, you can see what is the you can see the features of the Earth and you can actually change them. So if you wanted to change the radius of the earth, you could make the earth twice as its size. You could put two earths and it has now changed the size of the earth. If you wanted, you could make the earth into a frozen wasteland. You could put it as minus 50 or minus 500 degrees if you wanted, and you will see it is now, it looks the same, but it is very cold. If you wanted to see how much it looks like earth and or how much it is featuring the features, you can see it is 100% iron, and it is barely any much, a very small amount of silicate, water and hydrogen. It is completely iron. Then if we go down, scroll down a bit, you will see how similar it was to earth, and it will show you how likely it is for life to sprout. These features work really well, and they show you how possible it is for life to grow on a planet. Now, if we go back and we go to our barren earth, you can go to tools. This will show us multiple different things we can do. One of my favorite features is laser. So you can see it will show you something called a laser. Here we have a regular red laser. It is the one you could find as a laser pointer, but it has been modified, so it is really powerful. If you wanted, you could see the total power, and its radius is also shown. It is really big compared to it. And if you go to presets, it shows you different types of lasers. A red laser pointer does absolutely nothing, as it is one you could just purchase at a store. This is a very weak laser. Then you have a few stronger ones like LASIK lasers, or really powerful lasers, but visually these do not do anything to the Earth's surface. But they have some stronger presets, like a galactic empire super laser. I'll show you that later. But we have a wave maker, which is I have not seen it do anything to the Earth's surface, but we do have a magic cold laser which which changes the Earth's temperature and makes it cooler. And you can see the hot part of the Earth is now making cooler. And the galactic super laser I'll just show you. It has a lot of power that it can destroy the Earth, and it can burn the Earth in some cases depending on how you are using it. You can even change the total power to make it greater than that. Now we have a lot of other tools like explode. We could click on, so we have the Earth, and I can click on the Earth and it now explodes. We have different things. We can put a detonation delay, that when you click on the planet or the sun or the star, it takes a few seconds to delay or detonate. Last things we have are delete, which deletes it from the solar system, which we have. I can just delete the Earth if I needed to. There you go. Now the Earth is no longer in our solar system, unfortunately. We have in the add section, I forgot to mention this, it shows the specifics. They have put it in categories. Then we have force material is a one that lets you throw or eject different materials onto the surface of a planet or into the solar system or in space. We can throw iron of a certain mass or different things, or we could throw water. It is not that visible, but you can see I'm throwing water throughout the galaxy, and it's not that visible, but it works. If you wanted to see what these things look like, you could just set it up to maybe 10 hours, and you will just see, because the water is not attracted to anything, it just follows it stays in place because it is not attracted by the gravitational effect of anything. If the Earth was there, it would have run through the Earth. Then we have few more tools. If you wanted, you could do pulses, or adding is just the same thing as you can just add suns or stars, or you could add different planets or around it. Then we have view, which shows us just a few things of how we see it. We can see if it is habitable zones. It shows you around stars which areas are habitable and you can live on them. Last few things are simulation. Just shows us can it simulate the true rotation of the earth and many different things. Just a few more things. In time, it shows you could restart it, reset your world or your universe. You could also reverse time. That helps you, it will repeat whatever has happened before but in a different time frame. Here you have the timings, so it has presets for what it is. You could into 0.1 or 0.5 or 2 or 10. You could either make it greater or you could make it smaller, and we have just manual presets, and these just add by certain values. And you could also pause time. You could either go here and click on pause, either that, or you could just click a space bar if you're on a PC. A few more things to show are movement, and so you could see if I take Mercury, and you can see it is just stuck in place because I set it to 1 second per second. But if I do this, I can just change I can change Mercury. I could move it forwards, I could move it backwards, I could move it up, or I could move it down. I could also make it go left or right, or any way is possible. Rotation, you could change the rotation of Mercury. You could either make it rotate upwards, or you could other than that, there's also velocity, which shows if you have launched an item, which way should it go if you wanted. So now I'm going to change Mercury's orientation. That won't do anything because it is already stuck in the sun's gravitational pull. Then we just have the last thing is it shows us where we have this given solar system. So it shows us what are all the different things in our solar system. If you remember from before, I deleted the earth, and that's why it doesn't show up on this list. Hope you like this video, friends. Hope it was informative. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, comment, share, subscribe, and turn off notifications. Bye.